1984. Great race, part 2. They're racing and getting away smartly as Peter Brock on the outside. Fury miffed the start completely, and Johnson ranges up on the inside to take over second place as they run to the first corner. Tagging him is Alan Grice, and then Fury getting into stride. The BMW is out wide, and then John Harvey making a good start as well as they stream up Mountain Straight. And there's the view of the entire field as it heads off for the first time up to the mountain and towards GTX Bend. Over the top and dropping down to the lip, it's Peter Brock in front, Johnson in second, Grice is third, and look at the challenge on back behind them, the black BMW and Alan Moffat already putting pressure there.
Through GTX Bend, coming uphill now, and it's a steep climb up towards the cutting into second gear now, moving up to third. Brock in front, the 05 Commodore Johnson goes through in second place, then Alan Grice. George Fury, boy, is he going to be disappointed about this restart, because he got away really well first time round off pole position, but on the restart blew it badly and is in fourth spot. Alan Moffat hard on his heels in the RX-7. Over the top they come, sweeping through Castrol Curve onto the top of the mountain. Hear the crowd roar. Past Reed Park on down to McPhillamy, take the left-hand curve. And the top three have opened up just a little bit of a gap over the rest. Brock leading them onto Skyline. Down off the top they go. Through the dipper into the S's. Line astern. Nobody gets wide here and survives. Jansen, Cullen, McLeod. Through they stream. The big Ford of Brian Callahan in there as well.
Through Forest Elbow and for the first time down Conrod Straight.
And here they come. They'll be looking for speeds of 260 kilometres an hour or more. Peter Brock, Dick Johnson go by. There's Alan Grice now. Fury and Moffat. Into the braking section, down through the gears, and Brock is first on the first lap. Coming behind him now is Dickie Johnson.
2 minutes 20.27, the standing lap time for Peter Brock.
Across the strike, Harvey still up on the tail of Moffat, and Fury keeping the pressure on as well. In fact, Fury gaining a little on Grice. There's the race leader, Peter Brock, heading up Mountain Straight again, as Dick Johnson not that far back behind him at the green Palmer Tube Mills Falcon. They drop into this lip before they head up to GTX corner. About 2 car lengths the distance from Brock to Johnson, 5 then back to Alan Grice. And the steep climb up towards the mountain. Just look at the climb now, and they are under full pressure and power. And we join Dick Johnson with Race Cam following the race leader in second position at the moment, and we'll follow him across the top of the mountain. There's Brock just ahead of him.
Great pictures coming out of the 17 Falcon. And listen to that deep-throated roar of the engine. The big V8 as he sets out in pursuit of Moffat. And I'll tell you what, he's going to have to pull something out because Moffat is moving away. Brock, rather, is moving away. Moffat, of course, back in fourth spot in the Mazda RX-7. Grice, hot on Dickie Johnson's tail, in third place. But the Dayglow pink and white Commodore of Peter Brock is up front. Look at the hands working at the wheel. Dick Johnson throwing the big car down off the top of the mountain through the S's, heading down to Forest Elbow once more, and in pursuit of the race leader Peter Brock. And Brock is exactly where I think he'd like to be.
Dick Johnson settling himself back into the chair, and those hands sitting in the 10-2 position, and lines himself up on the left-hand side of Conrod Straight in pursuit of Peter Brock.
Well, Brock has got a great start. There you can see the gap. Doesn't need for us to explain. Johnson trying to stay in touch with him, and Grice probably about 4 car lengths back behind Dick Johnson. And behind Grice, of course, keeping the pressure on him is Alan Moffat.
Early pit stop for car 64, the Capri Components entry, Laurie Nelson and Peter Jones. Their Mustang has got a problem, and they're the first to call into the pits as Brock gives them the go-by, followed by Dick Johnson coming up again on the left-hander at Hell Corner. By gee, they're about 80 metres ahead now of Grice. Then comes Moffat, and Harvey and Fury are really having a ding-dong in behind that pair.